In this video, I'll show you step by step how I transformed these old laundry room cabinets, including how I prepped, primed, and painted them, all using a paint sprayer. It's an easy DIY project any homeowner can do. Let's jump right in. All right, so the first thing we want to do here is we're going to finish taking off the hardware. Then once all that's off, we're going to use just some degreaser. We're going to really clean all these cabinets, fronts and backs. It's just in a laundry room, but still, a lot of the kind of dirt and grime from over the years. So we'll go ahead and get the hardware off, get it all cleaned up, and go to that point. Just a quick tip with any anytime you're taking cabinets apart, you just want to number, each cabinet. So I just numbered them 1 through 4, and then just make sure you keep the same hardware with each cabinet door. Just make sure that when you put it all back together, everything's going to fit nice and smoothly. Okay, so now that the hardware is off and we scrub down the cabinet doors, we're going to let them dry. Then we'll come back with fine grit sandpaper and kind of smooth them out. All right, now that the cabinet doors are dry, we're just going to use a very fine sandpaper. So we're going to use a 220 grit. We're just going to go over each cabinet door, just pretty lightly. We just wanted to scuff it up just a little bit so the primer will stick better. All right, so we finished sanding those. What you want to do is take a damp cloth here. You just want to wipe off any of the dust from sanding. Just so you've got a nice clean surface before we go ahead and spray the primer. All right, so now we're ready to put on the primer. So what I have here, this is from Kills. This is just a spray-on primer. It's almost like spray paint. But again, we'll just go lightly over all 4 of these. I'm going to do the back sides first. After that, it takes about 60 minutes to dry, and then we'll flip over and do the front sides. All right, so it's been an hour, so we're going to go ahead and flip all these over, and we're going to spray the fronts of the cabinet doors. Okay, now that the cabinet doors, the front and back, are primed, we'll go ahead and let them dry overnight. Then in the morning, we'll come and do just a quick sand on those, and then we can begin to use the paint sprayer. All right, so we finished priming the cabinet doors. I actually ended up doing a second coat of primer on the fronts and backs of the doors. Just wanted to make sure it was really well covered. Now we're going to take our 220 grit sandpaper. We're just going to lightly sand just to make sure that these are perfectly smooth and no buildup of additional primer. Now that the cabinet doors have been primed and sanded, now we're ready for the fun part. Be able to get the paint sprayer and get some color on these cabinet doors. All right, so these are our cabinet doors that we're going to paint. I've already sanded and primed them, and so they're ready to go. We've got our thin down paint. So we're going to go ahead and start spraying. First thing to note though, I actually changed this to be vertical because I want to have a horizontal spray pattern. Because what you want to do is you want to start pulling the trigger when you're off the cabinet door, and then hold it, and then let go once you're off the cabinet. So start it, go up, then let go, and then start it, down, and let go. Because you don't want to have those lines show up, so you don't want to start and stop while it's on the cabinet. All right, so let's jump in. We'll do all 4. All right, so that's good for first coat. Again, you don't want to put too much on the first coat because you don't want to have kind of any paint drips or things pull up. So we'll let that dry. We'll come back in and do a second coat. Okay, so now that we finished the first coat, I'm going to let it dry for about an hour here. So what I'm going to do though is I don't want this to plug up. So I'm just going to put a plastic bag over it, and then I'm going to take just like a rubber band. In this case I'm going to use a hair tie, but just to kind of put that on there, just to kind of keep the air off it and make sure that we can not have to deal with a plug tip when we come back. All right, there we go. All right, so we're back. It was actually 2 hours. When I looked at the paint can, it said dry to the touch in 1 hour and then wait 2 hours until you do the recoat. So I've waited the 2 hours, and we're just gonna come and do our second coat. It should probably be good after 2 coats, but again, you don't want to put too much on, so if it needs a third coat, that's all right as well. So sometimes, even though I had the bag on here, you can see a little bit of paint just kind of sticks on there, so you just like peel it off with your finger, and we're good to go. All right, so upon close inspection, the cabinets look really good after 2 coats. It's very nicely covered there. You know, it looks nice using the paint sprayer. You don't get any of those brush strokes or anything like that. So it looks really good. So I'm gonna let these dry overnight, and then I'll spray the other side of the cabinet doors. So for now, I don't want to leave this paint sitting in the sprayer, but what's nice about this is this bottom comes off, and it comes with a cap. So we'll just cap that, and then we can keep the paint in that container. I will clean the tip here on the sprayer, and we should be good to go until we paint tomorrow. All right, so it's the next morning. These cabinet doors dried all night. I'm amazed with how great these turned out. They look so professional. You know, the paint sprayer leaves no marks at all. You know, not having those brush strokes just looks amazing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and flip these over. We're gonna do the first coat on the inside, and we'll get to that point. All right, so I just put the sprayer back together. I also have this piece of cardboard down here. Just, you know, for the first couple sprays, I just want to make sure the paint flows through good after we cleaned everything last night. All right, looks good to go. All right, that looks pretty good. We'll see how that first coat goes, and let it dry for a couple hours and come back to if you need a second coat or not. Right now it looks really well covered. So we get to that point. Okay, so the first coat on the back of the doors is now dry. So we're going to do just the second coat. The first coat looked really good. So we're just going to do a really light second coat, and we should be all done. All right, we're gonna let those dry overnight and probably give them a good 24 to 48 hours, and then we can go ahead and reinstall them, and we'll be done. All right, so now we've done 2 coats on the front side and also the back sides of the cabinet doors. I did make one mistake here. I painted the front side of the cabinets first, then flipped them over and painted the back of them. And so when I laid them on these little stands here, it left little marks on the front. So what I'm going to do is you can see like right there. So I have this 320 grit sandpaper, very super fine. So I'm going to go through and just kind of sand down the spots where I have a little bit of blemishes there. Also, I don't know if you can tell, there's just a little bump there too. So I'm just going to go through and just kind of lightly sand everything, and then I'll do one kind of really light final coat for the fronts, and then we should officially be done and be able to go and install them. All right, now that everything is sanded down, it looks nice and smooth. I'm going to go and just kind of lightly wipe off any of the dust that I created. Then we're going to come back and we're going to spray a final coat. All right, we're just going to do our final, like, really light coat on the front side of the doors, and we should be all done. All right, those look really good. Again, we just went really light with it. It already has 2 coats of paint on it. This, we're just trying to cover up the scuffs that we smoothed out. So let this dry. I'm gonna let this dry for 2 days, 48 hours. I want that paint to be really nice and cured before we start handling it and hanging them back up. So let's get to that point. Now that the cabinet doors are fully painted, I actually ended up waiting 3 days to let the paint dry and cure and really harden. So now that I brought them inside, just kind of lay them on something soft like the carpet. You can use a blanket, whatever. Just don't want to scratch the paint. So now we're just going to reinstall the hardware here, and we'll get these hung up. All right, now it's time for the fun part. We get to put the newly painted doors up and see the final product. All right, well, the doors are up. They look great. One kind of thing to think about too is when you hang these doors, you can see how like maybe this doesn't line up quite right. So what we can do is you just kind of loosen this screw, the top and the bottom, and then these doors can slide up and down a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of looks like this one needs to come up a little bit. So what I can do is I can loosen this up because I've got some room to slide it up, until these doors are nice and level. Then they'll look great. But as you can tell, the paint sprayer did an awesome job. You don't see any brush marks or anything. It looks very nice, smooth, and professionally done. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for other videos that make home life better.